There is a beautiful sleeveless dress sitting somewhere in most women's wardrobes right now that has not been worn in years. Not because it does not fit. Not because it is out of style. But because somewhere after 60 a quiet voice started suggesting that sleeveless was no longer for her. That arms needed covering. That the ease and femininity of a sleeveless dress was something she had graduated out of without anyone officially saying so. That voice is wrong. And today we are proving it completely. Because sleeveless dresses on women over 60 are not a problem to be solved. They are an opportunity to be understood. There is a difference between wearing a sleeveless dress and feeling exposed and wearing a sleeveless dress and feeling completely stunning. And that difference comes down to 5 very specific tricks that most women over 60 have never been shown together in one place. Trick number 3 is the one that changes everything. It is so simple that when I describe it you are going to wonder why nobody told you sooner. It does not require a new dress or a new budget or anything complicated. It requires one piece you almost certainly already own, and a specific way of using it, that transforms the sleeveless dress from something that feels slightly vulnerable into something that looks completely intentional and genuinely beautiful. Stay for all 5. Because sleeveless is not something you age out of. It is something you learn to wear better. Welcome back, beautiful. So glad you are here. And if you are brand new, welcome to Ageless Glow, where women over 60 discover how to look genuinely stunning without spending a fortune. Hit subscribe and let us get into these 5 tricks right now. Tap subscribe and the bell right now so you never miss a video. Everything here is made specifically for you. Now let us go. Here is the honest truth about sleeveless dresses and women over 60. The hesitation is almost never about the dress. It is about the arms. Specifically the changes in the arms that happen naturally after 60, the softening, the change in tone, the way the skin sits differently than it did 20 years ago. And the automatic response for most women is to cover. But covering is not always the answer. And it is certainly not the only answer. There are 5 tricks that address the actual concern. The desire to feel comfortable and confident in a sleeveless dress, without compromising the ease, the femininity, and the genuine beauty that only a sleeveless dress can create. Let us go through every single one. Trick 1. Choose the right neckline that draws attention upward. The first trick has nothing to do with the arms at all. It is about where the eye goes when it looks at the dress. When a sleeveless dress has the right neckline, the eye is drawn immediately and powerfully upward toward the face. It does not linger at the arms. It does not travel sideways. It goes directly to where you want it, to your face, your eyes, your expression, your presence. And when the eye is busy being drawn upward, it simply does not have the attention to spare for anything else. The necklines that create this upward pull most powerfully for women over 60 are the V-neck, the scoop neck with some depth, and the square neck. Each creates a downward pointing shape at the center of the chest that acts like an arrow directing the eye inward and upward toward the face. A high crew neck on a sleeveless dress does the opposite. It creates a horizontal line that stops the eye at the neckline and directs attention sideways, which means the eye travels sideways to the arms rather than upward to the face. The neckline is doing more work in a sleeveless dress than in any other style. Choose one that works as a director of attention rather than a stopper of it. A V-neck or scoop neck sleeveless dress is not just more flattering. It is actively working to keep attention where you most want it. Trick 2. Embrace the structured layer that adds without covering. Trick 2 is the first answer to the arms question, and it is one that works beautifully for almost every occasion and every sleeveless dress style. A structured open layer. Not a cardigan pulled closed and buttoned to cover everything. An open layer, a blazer, a structured jacket, a long line vest, worn open rather than closed so that the sleeveless dress is still the star of the look while the layer adds structure, framing, and confidence. Here is what this specific approach does that simple arm covering cannot. An open layer creates 2 parallel vertical lines down the front of the outfit. Those vertical lines are elongating and slimming in the most powerful way available in clothing. The layer adds a framework to the entire outfit that makes both the dress and the woman wearing it look more intentional and more polished. And because it is worn open, the sleeveless dress is still completely visible. The femininity of the sleeveless style is preserved while the layer gives the arms the framing they need. A structured blazer in a complementary color over a sleeveless midi dress is one of the most current and most elegantly sophisticated combinations available to women over 60. The layer does not age the outfit. It elevates it. Trick 3. The lightweight scarf or wrap worn with intention. Here it is. Trick number 3. The one I told you about at the beginning. A lightweight scarf, a sheer wrap, or a fine knit shawl worn loosely and intentionally with a sleeveless dress. This is not the defensive scarf that gets pulled around the arms to hide them. This is the deliberately styled scarf that drapes over one or both shoulders in a way that adds color, movement, texture, and elegance to the sleeveless dress while softly framing the arm area without covering it completely. The difference between those two intentions is everything. The defensive scarf says I am uncomfortable. The intentionally draped scarf says I know exactly what I am doing, and I chose this deliberately. And the woman wearing the second one always looks significantly more stylish than the woman wearing the first. A silk or silk alternative scarf in a rich warm print draped loosely over the shoulders of a sleeveless dress adds warmth near the face, creates color and movement in the outfit, and gives the arms the gentle soft framing that makes them look elegant rather than exposed. A fine knit wrap in a rich jewel tone can be draped over one shoulder and allowed to fall naturally, creating a one-shoulder layered quality that looks genuinely beautiful and completely current. The key is the intention. Drape it like you chose it, because you did. And when you wear it like a choice rather than a cover, it looks like the most stylish decision in the outfit. 3 tricks in and 2 more to go. If this is already changing how you see your sleeveless dresses, please hit the like button right now. It helps this video reach more women over 60 who are about to put beautiful dresses back in the wardrobe for another season without ever wearing them. Drop a comment below and tell me which trick you are most excited to try. I read every single one. Share this with a friend who loves sleeveless dresses and stopped wearing them. Now let us finish with tricks 4 and 5. Trick 4. Choose the right arm care routine that changes the picture. Trick 4 moves away from styling for a moment, because one of the most powerful things a woman over 60 can do for her arms in a sleeveless dress has nothing to do with what she puts on over them. A consistent arm moisturizing routine. This sounds simple. It is. And the difference between arms that are regularly and consistently moisturized and arms that are not is visible in a way that no styling trick can fully compensate for. Dry skin on arms creates a texture and a flat quality that draws more attention to the natural changes of age than well-moisturized skin does. Well-moisturized skin has a natural luminosity and suppleness that makes it look significantly more youthful and vital, even without any other intervention. The difference is not subtle when you start comparing. A rich body lotion applied to the arms morning and evening takes approximately 30 seconds. Over several weeks of consistency, the change in the quality and appearance of the skin on the arms is genuinely significant. Add a light shimmer lotion on top before wearing a sleeveless dress for an occasion. A very subtle luminizing body lotion catches light on the arms in a way that creates a soft glow. That glow reads as youth and health and radiance. It is one of the most underused beauty tricks for women over 60 in the entire world of beauty, and it costs almost nothing. Your arms do not need to be hidden. They need to be cared for. And when they are cared for, they are ready to be seen. Trick 5. Balance the silhouette from the waist down. Trick 5 is the one that makes all 4 others work together to create a complete and genuinely stunning sleeveless dress look. Balancing the silhouette from the waist down. Here is the specific principle at work. When the upper half of a sleeveless dress feels exposed or draws more attention than is comfortable, the natural instinct is to address the upper half. More covering, more layering, more fabric above the waist. But this instinct works against the goal, because adding more to an already attention-heavy area creates more attention, not less. The counterintuitive solution is to add visual interest below the waist. A statement belt at the natural waist draws the eye immediately to the center of the outfit and away from both the arms and the shoulders. The eye lands at the belt and follows the line of the dress downward rather than traveling sideways to the arms. A sleeveless dress with a beautiful full or flared skirt creates the same effect. The volume and movement of the skirt draws the eye downward and outward from the arm area. The drama is happening at the hem, and the overall impression is of a beautiful and confident dress rather than an exposed upper arm. A rich toned shoe or a statement ankle that is visible below the hem creates a visual full stop at the base of the outfit that draws the eye all the way down, completely through the arm area rather than stopping at it. Direct the eye with intention and the eye will go where you send it. Always. 5 genius tricks. And a sleeveless dress that is coming back out of the wardrobe permanently. Choose a V-neck or scoop neckline that directs the eye upward toward your face and away from the arms. Add a structured open layer that frames rather than covers and elevates the entire outfit simultaneously. Use a lightweight scarf or wrap with deliberate intention as a styling choice rather than a defensive cover. Commit to a consistent arm moisturizing routine because cared-for arms are ready to be seen. And balance the silhouette from the waist down with a belt or a beautiful skirt that draws the eye with intention. Sleeveless dresses are not something you age out of. They are something you learn to wear with 5 specific tools that make the experience feel completely different. And now you have all 5. Subscribe to Ageless Glow if you have not already. Comment below and tell me which trick you are applying first. Share this with a friend who has been avoiding sleeveless for years. And hit that like button before you go. Until next time, stunning has no sleeve length requirement. And now you know exactly how to prove it.